All right. What's going on, everybody? Locked in Sports, Week 8, legendary Week 7. I had a bad one. I was bad. You had a decent week though, Scott. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Watch out.
Yeah, no, I know, dude. I had a. That was one of my worst betting weekends I've had in a minute, bro. I lost like
Yeah, I wonder
200.
why. I wonder what it was. Did you do
I
anything
don't know.
different?
No, I didn't think
Yeah,
so. I
same
mean,
shit. Yes.
two of them were hooked, which is whatever, and then I just outright wrong.
Yeah.
I was just wrong, but
It
oh well.
happens.
Oh well, it happens. It happens.
Move on.
All that a bad week just leads into a bounce back week. So that's where we're at right now. We're gonna go and review some of the games. Game one was last Friday, South Florida versus North Texas. That was looking good, bro. That was an offensive showdown. Final
Yeah,
score
it
was
started looking a little close. It was real close. And then,
it was, dude. It was. I got 60. Oh, I know USF scored 63. I got the score right here. Fuck, I totally missed it. I messed that. I fat fingered that one. But either way, I was watching that one. Did you watch any of that one?
yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah. That
At
one
the
was.
beginning of it, and then I kind of like walked away from it, and then I saw more Flair take off.
Yeah, they got in the second half. It was all evened up, I think, at halftime, and then Florida came out and just smacked the shit out of them. That one was good, bro. That one at one point I was
All
looking
right
at
on that one, right?
What's that? Yeah, we
All
all
right on
got it
that
right on that one. We were all riding that. One second here. Why do I have our thing up right now? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was riding the. I only have you as the under though, Scott. You took the under,
Thought
or did
it's-
you place? Did you have him on?
I can't find.
That's okay. That's okay. I had you on the under for sure. Me and you both took the under, and then also Logan and I took USL
Oh
or
no, I
USF.
have.
Sorry.
It says over on my card, and then SF money line.
You took the over on them? Okay, then maybe I just have it all backwards. I have the whole card messed up then. And then you have a money line. Okay, either way, I mean, if you took USF, money line or the points, they were giving them a point and a half. So, yeah, you have it. But I got to go back. I'll go back and look. I'll make sure we get that stat corrected, of course, if that's what we got to do. But, yeah, dude, it was close. At one point, I looked at my DraftKings account, bro, and just to see, I'm like, what's this line? Dude, the over-under was at 104 at one point. I'm like, what in the fuck did these...
Yeah, how is that? Like this?
Yeah. How do I bet this, right?
Yeah, no,
But,
there's fun.
yeah, it was a high scoring game. That USF team is looking good. They're going to be in the playoffs for sure. The rest of
Yeah,
their
I don't
team,
know, out of nowhere too, huh? They just kind of started rolling.
yeah,
I was like,
it's
they're
their
not for real. They're
quarterback.
not for real, but yeah, they're kind
Yeah,
of
their quarterback's a game changer. But
nice too.
game two was interesting as well. Not so interesting in the fact of which team we were expecting not to win, but the line itself, it was Ohio versus Illinois. Illinois, I don't feel like they're tough enough for a team like Ohio. They don't. It never really.
They're wishy-washy. I feel like
They
wishy-washy.
are, bro.
They'll
They
come out
are.
there and get their fucking asses handed to them, and then they'll come
Yeah.
out the next week looking strong. And it's like, okay, maybe they
Yeah.
are a top team. Maybe
Yeah.
they're a top 10 ranked team, and then they'll come
Yeah.
out with their tail between their legs again and get rolled. But
No, I agree, bro.
yeah,
And then they
weird.
play.
They're a very weird team.
They're very weird, and their coach, their coach seems like he'd be a tough dude, but he dude, they were punting, bro, with like 7 minutes left in the fourth.
Actually, yeah, you're like, what are you doing, bro? Are
Yeah.
you gonna win this game? Are you gonna get aggressive, or what are you gonna do?
Exactly, bro. And they had a chance. That's why I told you. I mean, my take was you and Logan called it. You had them at Ohio minus 14. You both got that one. I took Illinois on the points. I was like, I feel like 14's a lot, bro. I feel like they're gonna had a chance. Quarterback threw a late interception down in the red zone. I was like, that was my back door right there. That's all I need. But hey, that was my bad weekend. That was my bad weekend. What are you gonna do? But yeah, you and Logan got that one. Good call on that. Ohio State minus. So you guys had the over at 49.5, and it hit, bro. You got it right there at 50. You got the right side of the hook. Yeah. So double wins for you on that one, which is good. You got finally. I feel like you got a lot of bad hooks though, right, this year so far?
Yeah, in the beginning, the first I want to say week 3 and 4, like back to back, there was like 3 games, 4
Yeah.
games total. That was like, and they would have changed my card too early. It would have been a way different card if I didn't get fucking bullets. But
Yeah, but now you're leading, so fuck it. Now you finally got anyone to go
we're
your
going into
way.
week 8, going into week 9 or week
Week
8.
eight, yeah, we only got a couple more weeks here, which is so sad to think about. But all right, game three. Game three was way closer in a final score than it actually seemed. It was Alabama versus Missouri.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game was fucking Alabama was whopping those boys all day, all night. It was Alabama minus 2.5, over under 52.5. We all took Bama at minus 3, and it pushed. Final score.
Yeah, went into their house, kicked their fucking shit in.
Yeah,
Is Bama back? Can we talk about that? Is Bama back? I don't know.
I think they are, dude. That was 3. That's
I want to say
ranked,
yes.
That's
I
3
wanna say
ranked
no.
opponents. Yeah.
I still got a little bit of freaking, I guess, bad blood when they burned me in the beginning of the year. It was so sour, bro. I get Florida State is no joke, though. I guess.
Yeah.
If it was a
dude.
Duke team, I'd be a little more upset. But
Yeah. Think about Think about like what Florida State has become since that, dude.
They play good against ranked teams. I don't know what it is
Yeah,
when they
dude.
won't turn it up against
Yeah,
these
I
ranked
think they're
teams.
back though. That's three ranked opponent wins, bro. Like that's legit.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Take it.
Yeah, we all pushed on that one. Logan took a little L. He took the over, and it didn't make it there. He got hooked on that one, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the final score 51. He took 52. Or I'm sorry, final score was I don't know, 51, and he took 52 and a half. So, hey man, you sometimes lose by a point. But
Yeah.
the next one was the Red River Rivalry. That one was a good. Oh man, that was a crazy wild game too.
It was wild. Yeah, that
Wild.
was not
Texas
good.
23-6, dude. I wasn't predicting that, but John Mateer looked hurt. He looked painful. He had surgery on his thumb, and at the end of his game, they looked at the towel. He kept like wiping his hand, covered in blood, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like
I didn't see any of the game. I was at work during the game.
yeah, dude. It was covered in blood. And they're like, bro, he just had surgery like 2 weeks ago. That must be it's open. Shit, blah blah blah. I'm like, that's kind of painful. That's kind of painful. But fuck him, because we took Texas. We took Texas money line. Every single one of us. You and Logan took the over. I took the under.
I was pissed.
But I think that over would have probably hit, dude, if Mateer wasn't
yeah,
broken.
if he started playing like, yeah, if it was a normal game.
Yeah, because I mean,
He was
they got to 29, and it wasn't even really competitive. That probably would have hit. That was probably the right call. Yeah, that was the one part we separated. Last but not least, this
Yeah,
one
this-
was a shocker. No, actually, not last, but this one was a shocker. Indiana goes down to Eugene and beats Oregon. Everyone and their mom was on Oregon. Every single person, and they shocked the
You
world.
should have seen it.
Yeah,
I should have seen it. I think you did. You called that, right?
I don't know. I think I called Oregon with you guys. Yeah, I called. Yeah, Oregon -7. We all did Oregon -7. I didn't call that one. I called Illinois, or Illinois. Sorry, but no, dude, I didn't have that one, bro. I did
Oh,
not.
think-
I don't think anyone did. I don't know what.
You seen it, man.
Maybe are they legit? Are they legit now? Are they in the talks for the national title?
I want to say yes, but I also want to say no. I think it's quick to say no because they're not like a Bama. They're not
Yeah.
a Georgia. They're not one of those big schools that's normally in it.
Yeah.
They're a basketball school. They're not no football school. They're not never. You know what I mean? When's the last time they were ranked? It's been
Yeah.
a long time since they've been sitting in these shoes.
No. Yeah.
So that's why I say no, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to argue.
It
that
is. This is
fact.
the highest they've ever been ranked ever in program
When you
history.
put them against Oregon, like Oregon's
They're legit.
top 2 or 3,
Yeah.
3 in the nation.
Yeah.
Like, they were freaking.
They're
In my opinion, it was Oregon or Miami. Those were like the two that was
Yeah.
like, who was it gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna start getting wild here because if Indiana doesn't play anybody, they don't have to play a ranked opponent left.
Yeah. So yeah,
And
yeah,
Ohio,
they have an easy schedule. Who else has an easy? Was it Tennessee has an easy schedule?
no, Ohio doesn't play. Ohio doesn't play.
Or no,
ranked.
Ohio, Miami, and then
Miami,
Indiana.
Yeah. It's just like
Ohio, Miami, Indiana. I think have like the easiest
Yeah.
remaining schedules. Yeah.
So it's gonna
That's
get
good for
interesting.
Miami, lock.
yeah, it'll get real interesting. What about what's his name out? Kurt. I can never pronounce his last name. Kurt Contetti or whatever is like Kurt, the head coach.
Yeah.
Do you think he leaves that job for Penn State?
I don't know. Dude, Penn State just seems ugly and untouchable right now.
Yeah,
It's probably not. Like I feel like Penn State just seems like an ugly spot to go in right now.
yeah.
But why would you leave when you're
That's what I'm saying. He built that from
You
the
know?
ground up. He's the first
Yeah, like,
guy to
yeah.
ever do that.
exactly like make this?
This is
You
your
know, like,
spot.
exactly from the ground up. This is a foundation.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Yeah, no
I'm
fucking-
staying too, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
why would I
I'll take-
leave
Yeah,
this beautiful thing I just built, this beautiful mansion, and be like, okay, now go fix up this house down the street?
right.
No
Really
way.
good, too.
I stay too. But anyways, Indiana shocked the world.
It's scary for me. I don't know why. I feel like that job is like a.
Yeah, because there's so much tradition, and you'll never be the best coach of all time. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, there's
yeah,
so much to live up to.
yeah, but not last month. I keep saying that, but another dude, huge controversial game. This is the game I was going to talk to Logan about because Oklahoma beat Auburn on a huge controversy on a controversial call. Georgia just did the same thing to Auburn. I was going to tell him karma strikes back, bro. I don't know if
Yeah,
you saw this. Did you watch any of this game at all?
No,
No.
I was at work. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was dumb, bro. Dumb. Georgia was down. Auburn was beating them 10-0 with 1 minute left, and Auburn's about to go score. Auburn's like there's a minute and I think a minute and a half left, just under that. And Auburn, I can't remember his name, the quarterback, jumps over the pile or whatever, that makes sense, crosses the pylon, and a Georgia player like punches the ball.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, yeah.
And dude, they look at it and they're like, "That's a touchdown. You can see it." And then
Yeah,
the refs are
it's
like, "Nope, no good." And it got
Yeah, it's like, no, you're not. if the ball crosses the plane, how
Yeah,
are you even arguing?
literally, and
Isn't it not already like isn't it like immediate like?
yes, bro, yes, and it
Yeah,
was so obvious if
I
you
mean, I
watch it
saw the
back.
highlights of that one. Yeah,
But and they reviewed it and everything. They reviewed it and everything and said
sucks
no.
to be on the it sucks to be on the opposite end of that, dude.
Yeah,
I'd
dude.
fucking be
Yeah.
punching balls
Yeah,
still.
Georgia then goes and went and got a field goal, and then it was a tale of two halves. They won. They ended up winning 20-10. Did you also see Kirby's little timeout? Bro,
Mhm.
this dude got away with murder. He's running down. This was like in the. This was I don't remember exactly the time left. I think it was in the fourth quarter. And they're going down the score, but they're running out of like I think it was the clock, or like the play clock, and he's
Like,
running. He's like running to the ref like hey, and the ref calls timeout, and he's like, I didn't call timeout. I didn't call. I'm clapping. I'm clapping. Dude,
yeah, it's like
they stopped the whole game, bro.
stop,
Yeah,
really?
and review it, and they're like, I guess he's clapping, dude. And it's literally like this. They like you see it in slow motion, like he's running towards the ref.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the?
dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he
fucking
think
hot, bro.
that people are like, this game was rigged
Damn.
for Georgia. But hey, in our favor, we took them at minus 3.5.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we're done.
it's smacked. It's smacked to say the
That's
least.
wild. I
But
did not know.
last one, and this game sucked, bro. This one was one of my big L's for the weekend. Was Michigan versus USC. I don't know if you watched any of this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly, bro.
I know this one, man.
Ugly. Trojans. The Trojans look legit. They picked up
Yeah,
a walk on. All the running backs are hurt. They went and just picked up a walk on last week.
I keep fading them
Yeah,
too. I'm like,
dude.
not legit,
No,
man.
yeah.
There's
A
no.
freaking walk on off the block ran for 158 yards and a
Yeah,
touchdown, bro. Dude wasn't even on the roster 2 weeks ago.
it's good coaching.
Yeah. That's Lincoln. That's what he does. But yeah, they looked good. They out physicaled Michigan. It was kind of crazy to think that Michigan got bullied because USC is not known for that. But other than that, did you see any other games that stuck out to you last weekend?
No, we covered it.
Other
Pissed
than
off about the NSU game.
yeah, bro,
That was bullshit.
absolutely.
Pissed off about the Maryland game.
Yeah,
But
yeah. There's a
yeah,
couple. There's a couple that stand out for sure. ASU. I can't remember any
what
other
are we
ones.
gonna do? No quarterback, but they got absolutely punched in the mouth. Like it was ugly.
Yeah, it
The
wasn't.
quarterback, it was ugly. I
Yeah,
don't even know if Sam would have made that big of. Maybe I'm sure he would have, but
yeah.
that shit was
I mean, he definitely couldn't have hurt because shit, dude.
I guess we could have. We had one to burn, but now it's like, okay, now you fucking have to go into Texas.
Yeah, dude, it was ugly, and it was hard to watch the second half. But either way, that was recap of week 7, kind of a legendary one. We can go. I got our percentage right here too with us. Like I said, you had a much better week than me and Logan. That was by far my worst one. Logan second, probably maybe Logan's worst. Overall winning percentage, I dropped down a whole 5%. I'm at 42%. Logan's at 43%, and you are sitting at 47%, sir. What a comeback, considering you were at like 35 not 2 weeks ago. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, your overall record is 41-46, so you're right there. I'm 49-66. I got to get to work, and hopefully we get Logan's picks. Keep him accountable on his picks this week because we're gonna need it. But nevertheless, that was last weekend. Last weekend sucked or rocked, depending on who. If you faded, hailed us, don't matter. Now let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go and get into week 8. Notable games here. 1 second. All right, you ready, Scott?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. We got game 1, Friday night lights. We got Louisville traveling over to our boys over in Miami. Miami minus 13.5, over under 50.5. Louisville is a slept-on team. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Their total defense ranked, their total passing, their defensive passing stats, they're the 8th best in the nation. Rushing, first best in the nation. And total yards per game, 12th in the nation. I think we're sleeping on maybe a little. This might become an ACC battle a little bit. Who are you taking here, though, Scott?
Come on, man. You know who I'm taking. I'm riding with the boys. I'm riding with the Water Boys. But no, it is going to be close, a lot closer than people think.
Yeah.
The 13.5, it seems like a lock, but it's going to be a lot tougher to get to than it will, like, that we think.
Yeah.
Louisville scored 27 points in, I think, every single one of their games this year, so they fucking run up the score. That's why the over, it's at, what is it at, 50.5?
Yeah.
Like in fucking automatic lock. If they've scored 27 points every single game this season.
Yeah.
25 from fucking Miami doesn't seem impossible.
No.
So, like, we're going to see a shootout. I think it's going to go over, but I'm going to take Miami at 13.5.
Yeah, no doubt.
Carson Beck is a Heisman favorite right now going into week 8.
Is he? Okay. All right.
I don't know why, it pissed me off because I don't even know why I didn't even think about how we've been putting money on Florida for the Natty. I'm putting 50 on them to win the Natty. I'm like, why don't I put the dude to win the Heisman?
That's
Why haven't
true.
I been sprinkling the money on the
Yeah,
Heisman?
yeah.
It probably was at a good price when we first started like dabbling, but it's at like three, I think plus like 380 right
Oh my
now.
gosh. And
It was probably at a great price like 3, 4 weeks ago. It was
yeah,
probably
I bet we could have.
steal.
Yeah, that's a
But
good point. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. Miami's obviously they're coming off a bye. That helps them out big time. And on top of that, this is it. They take on Louisville. The rest of their schedule. I mean, we're not. I'm not going to
coast.
start calling Louisville like they're a big threat or anything like that. But like,
No, but
but the rest of this schedule is cakewalk right after this. That's what makes me a little
that's yeah,
nervous.
Traps. It seems like a game that they can get caught slipping.
Yeah,
No,
it just
I
seems like, are
do
they
like that.
thinking that way? But this is where Mario Cristobal also just flat out he loses these games for God knows what reason,
Yeah.
and we can't afford that because we got these guys winning the Natty. I'm gonna take Louisville at plus 13.5, but I would be very happy if I'm wrong. Let me be the first to say because Miami could change the trajectory of my entire college betting career right now if they won the fucking whole thing. But yeah, put me down for Louis plus 13.5. But obviously, so we got to battle me and you. But I'm rooting for you. I'm telling you right now, I'm rooting for your pick. I'm rooting for the Miami. But
It's gonna be good. Louisville's got a great defense.
yeah,
They put a lot of points up. They got a good defense.
yeah.
Recipe for a dub.
If you like Miami, I would definitely say stay on the over, and if you like Louisville, stay on the under because that
Yeah,
Louisville's gonna have to stop the offense.
yeah, that's true.
But either way, game 2, we go down to Tennessee and root on Vanderbilt. We got the number 10 LSU versus number 17 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is actually the favorite here, even though they are the higher ranked team. Minus 2.5, over under 48.5. Little stats about these two teams is if we had a chart showing LSU's offensive productiveness, it has crashed.
Yeah, plummeted,
It
bro.
is plummeting
Scoring issues, everything, bro.
everything. And now their defense is starting to get injured too. Their offense is no part of their offense, if you're talking rushing, passing, or scoring, is in the top 50. Their defense, however, is relatively ranked pretty well. Their worst part of their defense is their passing offense is ranked 42nd in the nation. But then you get over to Vandy. And you get over to our little quarterback, our little friend. Well, I forget,
Yeah,
little
freaking
little Pavier.
yeah. We forget how to pronounce his fucking name.
Yeah, he's got them all ranked in the top 25 or less in passing, rushing,
Oh, really? Rushing
scoring.
all that.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to compare schedules. There's always a truth to you know what I mean. There's a truth to lie, and there's always something in the middle there. What are you thinking on this one? Can you think the Vanderbilt and those guys hang out with the Tigers?
I don't know. Well, I want to say no.
Yeah,
I don't see why LSU's the underdog here. It seems very
weird.
weird.
Yeah,
It seems weird. Every time I look at it, I'm like, this game seems ugly. Like I don't even want to touch it. But
yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. LSU, I believe, has a tough schedule ahead of them too.
they
They got a
do.
tough stretch of games.
Still got Bama. Yeah,
I feel like they've got to get their head right here. This is the one to win. I'm gonna take LSU money line.
yeah.
I don't hate the over, but I'm gonna take LSU money line. I feel like I feel like I'm getting burned. I feel like it's a trap, but I'm gonna take them. This is a week they turn around. I feel like Kelly's got to get that offense going.
Yeah, no, this is and same with Miami. This is kind of where Kelly loses these ones, and you're just like,
Yeah,
what do we
middle of the season.
right?
It's
Yeah,
like
it's like I agree. Do they still have? Yeah, I know you literally said their schedule. Do they got LSU as Vanderbilt this week? They got Texas A&M next week, Alabama after that, and
yeah,
Arkansas.
like you can really afford to lose this game when you got
Yeah, yeah,
bigger fish to fry
yeah.
later on.
But with that being said, too, they gotta take these. You gotta hit if you're gonna play. You're gonna fight in these fights. You gotta hit the big guy on the chin sometimes.
Yeah,
And that's what I think happens. I
I like
think
it.
Vandy finally has that upset this week. We thought it might have been against Alabama. I didn't personally, but we didn't either. I mean, actually, I took them on the points. You guys took them. You knew Alabama was gonna spank them. But I think give me Vanderbilt money line right here. It's sitting at a whopping. Yeah, I can't. It's probably if it's minus 2.5, we got to be sitting at about
Minus. It's minus 2.5. Money line's minus 130.
130. Give me that 130. I'm gonna bet it. We're gonna rock with Pavier or whatever. I can never pronounce that guy's name. But
Yeah,
this is
man.
it. They're
Good
home.
deal.
You got LSU. You got to take them out here. Otherwise, LSU storms on like history. Sorry, what'd you say you're taking, Scott?
LSU money line at plus 110.
All right, we got another battle. This card could be real interesting for our trajectory of the rest of the season.
To change it on my card.
No, you're good. You're good.
Not my original.
Oh no, what was your original?
No, my original was over on the at 40. I had 47.5. The line moved to 48.5. I wanted the over.
Yeah.
But I decided last minute, like this last like 20 minutes, I was like, I think I'm gonna ride with the LSU money line.
Both these, yeah.
It's a big game. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research. I was going back and forth. I was like,
it's kind of weird. It's kind of scary.
Like either of these. I don't like either picking either.
Yeah. No doubt. I think both teams need it desperately. It's really just. It's probably gonna come down whoever has the ball last. Realistically.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's gonna be like the last.
It'll be good. It'll be good. That's a 9 a.m. kickoff our West Coast time, so that's gonna be sweet.
We'll catch
but anyways, game 3, we got the 12th ranked Georgia Tech. I can't remember their mascot. It's like a.
Is it the Phoenix or the?
It's like a bee.
Yellow jacket.
Yeah. The anyways, Georgia 12th team, the 12th ranked Georgia Tech versus the Duke Blue Devils. Mind you, the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, we got the 12th ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets versus the unranked Duke Blue Devils. Dude,
how's Duke sitting under the radar still not ranked?
Right?
Put some respect on Duke's name.
And they're going up.
I've been riding with Duke. I feel like a lot too, and that's like
yeah.
I noticed. Like I'm like, dude, they're winning these games and they're putting up fucking points.
Yeah.
Like, they fucking score at will.
We talk about Duke on this podcast. That is what we do. But one time we kind of got screwed by them was by Illinois, but that's when they had 5 turnovers like in the first half.
That was the one game that Illinois decided they were going to fucking turn up.
Exactly. And Duke kind of handed it to them. Duke minus 1.5 is, if that's not a trap, I don't know what. Give me Duke money line. I'm riding with the Blue Devils. They're good, and this is where they kind of got to show it. And Georgia Tech is good as well.
Georgia Tech is no joke either.
Yeah, they're good, but nothing about their defense has shown that they can hold anyone back. They're 105th in rushing. I guess maybe 34th in passing. That's the best they got. Nothing
makes sense by the overs at 60.5.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they're trying to push right there.
Both teams aren't stopping each other.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never even looked at the over. Yeah, because Duke's deep.
I'm riding with Duke minus 1.5.
Minus 1.5? Oh, you're going to take them on that? All right.
Taking the same thing.
I got them on the money line. I think my money line was sitting at like minus 120. I got it right here.
Yeah, I honestly should probably go to it.
I just
minus 120 on the money line. The points is minus 110. I might as well go money line.
Yeah. Good call. Good save, especially if they win by 1.
Yeah, I feel like such a fucking idiot.
Sweet. All right. This is not a battle. Our first ride together. That's perfect. All right. We're going Duke. We're riding the Blue Devils, and I think that offense is going to get it done against them. I don't think. And at home, I like that spot. That's a good spot. We're riding with Vegas, obviously. There. Game 4. This one actually is going to possibly change the trajectory of the SEC. We got the 5th ranked Ole Miss versus the 9th ranked team in the nation, Georgia. Georgia coming in obviously after a very controversial win like we talked about earlier. Favored minus 7.5, over under 54.5. Ole Miss almost stumbled up last week and almost lost to Washington State. Only won by 3. Was that a look ahead spot? Probably. Were they taking it that serious? Definitely not. What are you thinking about this one, Scott? You riding with the Dogs or the Rebels?
I'm going to ride with the Dogs, man. Georgia's got a good defense inside the zone. They're going to stop the run. He's got a good quarterback. They got a great quarterback. They're undefeated for a reason. He could sling the ball, but this is that week they get caught. Yeah. Like you said, they almost got caught slipping last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting caught this week.
Yeah, I'm not calling timeout. I'm clapping. I'm riding that out.
You riding with the boys at Ole Miss?
No. I'm not here. I kind of agree with you. Georgia? This is kind of a good spot for Georgia, and Georgia can really.
This is where the Dogs take their season and they ride to the national championship, bro. This is where the time of the year where they fucking buckle up and they go play.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
There's been too many close games. I feel like they've had way too many close, like you said, controversial games where it's like.
Yeah.
Last week, there was kind of like a scrape-out win. I feel like 2 weeks ago, they had another win that was like,
who
did they lose to? They got beat up by...
They almost freaking lost to Tennessee. That was a close call, too. That went over OT.
Who's there? Don't they have one loss? Who was that, too?
They lost to Bama, and they lost to Bama.
And Bama
beat them by 3. I don't even remember. That game was electric, but I don't remember how that one ended.
But, that's what I was trying to find the ending score. Yeah, I feel like this is where they get that name back, that Georgia Bulldog name. Ride this out.
Yeah, and their schedule looks pretty favorable. Their schedule looks good, dude. After this one, it's kind of, they got Florida, they got Mississippi, and then Texas, and that's it, dude. This is a really good spot for them to kind of coast if they can make it there. But With that
Ole
being
Miss,
said, though, I'm gonna take the over at 54.5. I just think both teams are gonna play hard. I think they both want it, and they're both gonna show up. And I'm just counting on the defense not gonna let them, or the defense is gonna let up and let them in. So give me the over at 54.5. But I definitely lean Georgia. Georgia.
minus 7.5 is plus money.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it plus 105, 110?
Plus 100.
That was the new line I got before we started filming tonight. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you could probably get that at 6.5, be like minus 110.
I think I might just take it at 7.
Or at 7, or if they'll take it at 7 for sure. That's a much better spot. Those hooks have been getting us,
Yeah, I can't afford
especially
that.
when they're taking it. All right, cool. So we're kind of thinking the same thing here. You're obviously riding the dogs minus 7. Are you gonna do 7?
Yeah, 7.
Do 7? Okay, cool. I'll put you in for minus 7. And then I'm gonna also ride out both the Rebels and the Georgia. Both teams are really impressive. Obviously, they have good. They're ranked. It's a top 10 matchup. Give me the over at 54.5.
5 and 9.
Yeah, all right. And then this one's it. This is the whole season on the line for one team. One team is coming in this off 3 ranked wins. The other team is coming in on this beating 3 ranked teams, but making it close every single time. Almost taking out the number 9 team, Georgia, of course, as well, too. Game 5, we got Tennessee, the 11th ranked team in the nation versus the Crimson Tide, the 6th ranked team in the nation. Crimson Tide are going to be home. They are favored minus 8.5, over under 58.5. Before we dive into that, I'll just give you a little heads up here. Georgia's offense has been skyrocketing in the right direction here. Their passing offense is at 14th in the nation. Their scoring is 36. Their total offensive yards per game is sitting at 39th. Their defense has also been shooting up the ranks too. Passing defense at 3rd, the best team, and then almost the best defensive team in the nation against the pass. What are you thinking here, Scott?
I'm taking. You're not gonna like this.
I know you do whatever you. This is your card. Card's on the line.
But I'm taking my boys at Bama minus 8.5.
Was it Tyson or Tyson?
Fucking. I can
What's
say his name. I'm gonna know.
I know, right?
Dude,
I'm so bad with names. But
I know,
Ty Simpson.
Hi.
Ty Simpson, not Tyson. We're gonna call him Tyson.
Yeah, I'm taking him at 8.5. Actually, I kind of like the over too at 58.
Yeah.
It's a little high. I wish it was at 56. I would smash it at 56. 58.5 seems a smidge high, but it's Bama, baby. I feel like personally Bama's back. Tennessee's a great team. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking shootout. It's not gonna be like Bama's gonna come in there and dog walk them.
No, for sure. I'm
I think
scared.
Bama is back.
Yeah, I'm scared if I'm being truthful. And not necessarily if like Tennessee loses, they lose, but like I'm scared like Tennessee walks into this and gets, handled. Yeah, that would.
Hope it's a close game. I think it'll be a lot closer than.
Yeah, but with that being said, there's one team in the nation that is top 4 in passing, or top 4, I'm sorry, in rushing yards, top 7 in passing yards. The number 1 scoring team in the nation is the Tennessee Volunteers. So you hit it right on the nose. Give me the over at 58.5. Smash that. And also,
This is a big win. 2 out of the last 3 too.
yeah, I know. They're good. They're good. Alabama is absolutely good too. I just think there's no way that Bama can keep this hot streak going, bro. Ranked.
Yeah.
They gotta be tied.
Get another ranked team.
Give me Tennessee plus 8.5. That's disrespectful, bro.
That
That's
is a lot.
absolutely disrespectful. 8.5.
lot.
Like, what kind of number is that? Give me 7. Give me 10. 8.5. What? Like, how am I even supposed to win with that number? Nah, give me Tennessee plus 8.5 over 58.5. Are you gonna take the over or no? No. after all that. No. All right, cool. All right, we got a battle then. All right, that's gonna be sweet. That one's an afternoon game. That'll probably be kicking off like right around. What time is the wedding this weekend? Probably 5 p.m.
No, it's on Friday. It's on Friday though, so.
What are you doing on Saturday? Hanging out?
Yeah, hanging out, drinking, doing.
Oh,
watching some football.
cool. What hotel you got to Las Plumas?
Out there though, so I gotta place all my bets here.
Yeah, true. Dude on the way.
Yeah, like regular get in.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys are staying at Las Palomas all night, correct? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. But all right, game 6. This one's gonna be interesting.
One more thing. Just looking at it. You see this Florida Atlantic South Florida over under?
No, what is it at?
73.5.
They're expecting zero defense.
What the fuck? But South Florida's ranked 19th. I didn't even realize that.
Wait, the South Florida one is?
South Florida, Florida Atlantic. I don't. They're supposed to. I don't. Florida Atlantic. They're like a 21-point favorite. South Florida
Oh
is.
my gosh, bro.
But I was just looking at the over under 73.5.
That screams under if you have someone that's favored by 21.
That's crazy. It might be something to look at on your line today.
Yeah, no problem.
I just saw it. I don't even know why.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of points. You have to do a lot of things right to get to 73 for sure.
73. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Game 6, we got the USC Trojans off of a big win against the Michigan Wolverines. They're finally come back into the party. They're ranked 20th in the nation versus the very quiet little Notre Dame. They're fighting Irish. Notre Dame. What's that?
The little Irish.
The little Irish. They're favored. They're not so little. They're not expected to play little in this game, at least. -9.5.
They've been playing good too.
Over under 61.5. That seems kind of high too. Who are you thinking on this one?
USC plus 9.5.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm right with USC. I've been fading them all year.
Yeah.
They show me some shit. I like what I see. I'm taking USC.
Yeah.
They're steamrolling. They're gonna weasel their way through everybody to get up in the ranks.
Yeah.
Did I mute myself? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, they got a top offense, very elite. Notre Dame freshman. I don't think he'll be able to keep up with them. We'll see. Even if Notre Dame gets out to an early lead, I think USC will still be able to cover on a back door.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna take plus money at plus 9.5.
Yeah.
It might move, but I like 9.5.
I agree. I'm taking USC at plus 9.5. The only part that makes me a little nervous is USC's defense, bro. Nothing about them can stop. They can't stop a nosebleed, dude. But I'm agreeing with you. 9.5 is also just disrespectful. Like that's insane.
That's a lot.
Considering Notre Dame has 2 losses for one, and their 2 losses are against ranked opponents. They've only beaten unranked guys. So to give them 9.5 versus a ranked guy and a ranked guy with the offense like that and kind of a Heisman look ahead for maybe next year, they're USC's quarterback.
They're very hungry.
I'm getting the points. Give me the points, and we're gonna eat all 9.5 of them up. But sweet. All right, we're riding that one together, and then the last one, but not least, we're going to Utah. We're going for the Holy War. The Utah Utes, who spanked up on an injured Sun Devil last week, 3rd ranked in the nation, versus the BYU Mormons. They are 15th in the nation. Utah -3.5, over under 49.5. This one's interesting, bro. This one has major implications on the Big 12. Utah has looked very good, but we both saw it. They went to OT last week with the Arizona Wildcats. While they're very impressive, and they're obviously, BYU is a very tight-knit, very well-coached team, give me Utah here, bro. Utah's got big boys. They play hard, and they beat you down, and I think they're going in the right direction here. BYU still has Texas Tech on board. They still got Cincinnati, Iowa State. Give me Utah. Utah has played harder teams. They've played better. -3.5 too. Rocking with that all day. What are you thinking?
You know, I like the points that you made, but I'm going to fade the fuck out of you. BYU +3 at home. I'm riding with the Cougars, bro. I like our matches. I feel like they're 2 evenly matched teams.
Yeah.
I feel like Utah, I don't know, Utah is a good team. They do have big boys that'll smash you down and beat you up. I think I'm just a little bit sour about last week.
Yeah.
But I do like what I've seen from BYU, bro. I really do like what I've seen from them. The over-under 2 at 49.5, it seems like it's going to get absolutely nuked.
Yeah.
I feel like it's way over 50, but
Yeah.
I'm going to take BYU +3 at home. I should honestly just take the money line at plus money.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take the points at 3.
What's the plus money? What are they sitting at?
At +140 for the money line at home.
At home too, at a night game. That's interesting. I wonder if the over under is at 49.5 because both these teams are ranked in the top 10 of rushing. So maybe they're thinking the clock is a factor.
Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, it's just gonna run.
But dude, BYU, I'm not kidding here. Now that I'm looking at their stats, dude, they are top 30 in everything. Defense and offensively. They are.
Take them on the money line. That's what you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm scratching the. You just talked me into it.
Dude,
I'm scratching +3, and I'm taking them to win at home on the money line.
The line is a little high. I don't know why it's sitting at 3.5. Now that I'm thinking about it, considering what I just said, I'm gonna ride it out. What's Utah money line? If they're sitting at -1?
-170, -200 almost.
Yeah. Utah or BYU is definitely the bet to do that.
We'll see. Oh, I got a couple plus monies on here. That's good.
Yeah. But all right, give me Utah -3.5. We're battling, but dang, that's a good bet you got there, sir. I respect that one.
Be a tough one.
But
Big
yeah,
one,
but
good night.
But all right, we're gonna go ahead and go into our cards here. You got your card all locked and loaded, Scott?
Yep.
All right, you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
You go first.
All right. Load this up right here.
I can go if you need a sec.
No, I'm good. Ready? All right, this is gonna be my card for Week 8. We're gonna start down in Miami with the Miami Hurricanes. We're taking Louisville +13.5. I think it's gonna be close, but not really close in the sense of we're nervous about Miami gonna lose it. I think just Louisville just keeps it close. The score is going to be low. I'm rocking with the boys over there in Louisville. Next game after that, Nebraska versus Minnesota. Minnesota is a very slept-on team. They beat you down. They're slow. They control the clock. Nebraska doesn't do well with that. If they have any type of turnovers or if they struggle to gain first downs, I think Minnesota is going to come up with that one. Maybe sprinkle a little bit on the money line too. +7.5. I'm rocking Minnesota. Washington versus Michigan. Washington is wildly, I don't get how they're not ranked. They've lost to one team, and they've lost to Ohio State, the returning national champions. Give me Washington +6 against Michigan. Michigan has not shown that they can beat anybody in the sense of you lost to USC, you got pummeled by USC. Give me Washington +6. They play hard, and I respect the shit out of what's going on over there. LSU versus Vanderbilt, like I said, give me Vandy money line -130. Georgia Tech versus Duke, rocking with the Blue Devils. I think they get it done. I think they make the upset and charge the field. Money line -120. Baylor TCU. TCU has turned it up. They are looking mean. Those little guys over there in our little Christians. Our God is an awesome God. Amen. -3. Lock it in. Amen. Hallelujah. South Carolina versus Oklahoma. If I get an injured Mateer and a ball in Sellers, I'm taking the Gamecocks. It's Cocktober, baby. Gamecocks, upset number 14, Oklahoma, +5.5. Yeah, West Virginia versus UCF. UCF hasn't done anything all season. They haven't even covered. West Virginia's coming off of a big win. I'm taking them +7.5 versus UCF. Next, we got a very passionate game of mine. The guys that have screwed us over time and time again every single week. It's Penn State versus Iowa. Lock in Iowa at -3. Penn State's coming up with a rookie or a freshman quarterback and a new coach, and they're gonna go and play a night game in Iowa with that defense. No way. No. Give me, Iowa -3. My Vols are going down. The Vols are going down to Bama. It's going to be it's a very heated rivalry. +8.5. It's absolutely the most disrespectful line I've seen in a while. +8.5. USC versus Notre Dame. Another disrespectful one for a night game. Notre Dame's going to be tougher. Notre Dame's going to push them around. The Trojans, though, are fast, and they're they're like a baby Oregon right now. Strictly offense. That's all they're worried about. Score points. I'm gonna trust that offense. Give me them +9.5. Another little couple games here. We got Boise State, UNLV. We're going up to Idaho. We're rocking on the blue field, the Smurf field of the century. Everyone knows it. -12.5. UNLV is wildly people have wildly overreacted to the season they're having. Texas A&M, Arkansas. Finally, the first home game for Texas. Arkansas's new coach. I would also sprinkle a little bit of the money line against Texas A&M on this one. I've been wrong with them all year, so maybe don't listen to me there. But Arkansas +7.5. I think they keep it close, or maybe they backdoor, or we get hooked. One of the ways. That offense is electric. I would also love the over in that, but I can't remember the numbers. Next, we already talked about Ole Miss, Georgia. Give me the over 54.5. I think both teams come at it hard. Last but not least, the Holy War, Utah versus BYU. Give me Utah -3.5. I think they take care of business for the Big 12. Ooh, that's a lot of games. All right. Go ahead, Scott, whenever you're ready. Go ahead and give us your Week 8 card.
All right. Starting it off, I got Miami to cover 13.5 over Louisville. Oh boy, we're talking about the U. We're talking about Carson Beck, Heisman winner. Sprinkle every week. We're throwing 10. We're throwing 15. Line, boy, they're winning this fucking natty. Yeah. Next, we got LSU Vandy. I'm taking LSU money line. I'm fading the out of Josh all week. Taking LSU money line.
Not a bad idea.
Georgia Tech versus Duke. I'm taking Duke, baby. Give me the money line. I'm not messing with any points on that one. I was gonna take the over, but I'm going straight to the money line. Washington, Michigan, another fade. I'm taking Michigan at -6. I'm sick of hearing the fucking the hate on Michigan. I'm sick of you bashing on them, bro. Washington ain't shit. Oklahoma versus South Carolina. I was riding with Sellers. I loved Sellers from the beginning of the year. Oklahoma's gonna have that bounce back after getting beat. Give me -5.5. Ole Miss, Georgia. I'm taking Georgia at what is it? -7.5 right now,
Yeah, what number did we say
or
earlier?
is it 8.5?
Ooh, did it
I
move?
think it might be 8.5 right now.
7.5 today, right now.
It's still 7.5?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Easy. 7.5. We got Florida, Mississippi State. I'm taking Florida at -9.5.
Ooh.
Oregon, Rutgers. I'm taking Oregon -17.5.
All right.
Texas versus Kentucky. I'm taking taking Texas at -12.5 to cover. And then Penn State versus Iowa. I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm taking Penn State money line. I don't want to fuck with them covering. I don't want to fuck with anything like that. The Penn State boys, they're embarrassed. They're pissed off. They got a fire under their ass.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, we're fucking good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I really do feel like their team is a lot better than people think. Coach might be a little iffy.
Maybe.
It might not be the coach. It may be fucking something underlying,
Yeah.
but I'm going to take Penn on the money line. We got Maryland, UCLA. I'm taking Maryland money line. They're not going to screw me 3 weeks in a row. That will not happen. USC, Notre Dame. I'm taking the Trojans at 9.5. Tennessee, Bama. I'm sorry, but the fucking Bama boys are taking it. 8.5, 9.5, 12.5, 13.5. It don't matter. The line's at 8.5 right now, so we're gonna rock with that.
Nice.
Mizzou, Auburn. I don't know why I have that scribbled out here, but I'm definitely riding with Auburn on the points.
Okay.
I have Utah, BYU. Give me BYU at home, and then Clemson, SMU. Clemson 9.5. And then last but not least, ASU, Texas Tech. Give me ASU on the points, 7.5. Sammy's playing. The Texas Tech quarterback is banged up too. We'll
Yeah.
see if he plays. I saw that both were questionable.
Yeah.
I think Sam is for sure going to play. I don't know about the other dude. If he does play, cool. If he doesn't,
Yeah.
I still like our chances if he does play.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I fucking want to take him on the money line, but I'm going to take him because I need these fucking dubs.
Yeah, dude. If ASU wins out, that'd be massive. I'm gonna also take
They
ASU.
need it. They need it. They fucking.
Yeah, right before we recorded this, I read that he was probable and that he's looking good to play. So if he plays, if
Okay.
Sam Levitt plays, I'll take the +7.5. But if he doesn't play, God knows what that line's gonna get at.
I don't know. Sam's playing, but the other dude's hurt too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but
Yeah,
but
but
he was kind of average, bro. His stats are
yeah,
not that
he was
great.
yeah.
But
We'll see. I'm still at the points.
yeah, we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and go into our locked-in parlay of the week. Scott, go ahead and tell me who you taking and why.
I got Duke money line, baby.
Yeah.
I'm a special over there with those boys. I don't know what it is. Georgia Tech's overranked. Let me see. They've been playing solid football lately, high scoring game, but I'm a ride with Duke.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
I think Duke is at home too, right?
They are.
Yes, they are at home. Yeah, I'm riding with Duke for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, no, I agree. I can't believe that's absolutely what Vegas wants us to do, and that's perfect. I mean, that's what their Vegas is trying to tease us not take. Perfect.
And then that's what they're they're
Yeah,
riding.
exactly. Yeah, but yeah. So Duke money line. I'm also gonna ride with Iowa over Penn State. I just don't see a world where this freshman quarterback, is gonna come in against one of the best defenses in the nation and win. But hey, who knows? The crazy. I mean, I've been wrong on Penn State all year, right? We're going. Yeah, go ahead and lock that in. We're going to get Logan's pick later. That'll be posted on our TikTok. But go ahead and watch this over on YouTube, guys. Listen to us on Spotify. You got anything less up for us, Scott?
Should be good. Let's get these
Let's
dubs.
get this dub. Go ASU. Go Vols. Let's get it. We need a better. We need to get over 50%. 50% win percentage. All right, everybody. Lock it in. This is it.